Goosebumps fanatics, UK Goosebumps here, and with another review, and today we're going to be reviewing The Five Masks of Dr. Screem. So this book is about Monica and Peter and their brother and sister, and they really like Halloween, so they go out every year and do their trick-or-treating, and this year is no different. So they go out, and Monica doesn't really like taking Peter out because he's really hyper and annoying, so they're going to go out, and their parents say just not to stay out too late and not go too far away from their house. So they go out, and they're about to finish, and they realise it's getting quite late, so they start to head back. But then Peter, because he's really annoying, wants to go for one more block. So Monica agrees to this, and they go up this block that's really dark, and the houses aren't decorated for Halloween or anything. So Monica thinks it's pretty weird because they've never been to this street before. So they're here, and at the top of this street there's a massive house, and it's really dark, and Monica doesn't want Peter to go there because she's saying it doesn't look like they celebrate Halloween, doesn't look like they want visitors. But Peter goes anyway. They knock, and this strange woman answers the door and says, "Oh, I've been expecting you, you've come." And they're like, "Oh, is this kind of some joke or something?" And she says, No, you'll understand in a minute. Come in." So they go in. I don't know why they go in a stranger's house. Like, who does that? But they go in, and everything seems normal until Bella starts talking about this book that she says has been told that they're going to come to her house. So they're like, "What book?" So she shows them the book, and as they're reading, more writing shows up on the book, saying Monica and Peter were skeptical at first whether this was true or not, and they both were skeptical at first. So this has kind of proven their point already that something's going on. So Bella says that every year a new set of people come to help her hide, to help her get back the five masks that belong to someone called Dr. Screem, who created them because he was evil. So every year, Dr. Screem comes and steals them, and she has to have two helpers to come and find them. They don't believe her at this point, and and at that point, Screem comes in from this bookcase. It just collapses, and he walks in. So this is Dr. Screem, and then suddenly five masks float out of this cabinet from the wall. So Dr. Screem has taken the masks at this point. So at this point, Monica and Peter know that this is real and that they need to help, but they're really nervous to help. So they run away from the house after Screem's gone and run back to their house. Also, before they leave, Bella does say that if they're going to go on this mission, Screem is a really good liar, so you can't trust anything he says. That's what she says. That's what Bella said. So they head back home, and they realise their house isn't there anymore. So their house has disappeared, because Bella did say there would be consequences, because Screem starts doing evil stuff. So their house is gone. They knock on the next door neighbour's house, and there's an elderly couple living there now who they don't know, and they said that their house has been an empty lot where their house used to be for ages now. So somehow they've travelled back in time or forward in time, or something's adjusted in time so they don't exist, so their house is gone. Yeah, basically. And basically the whole point of this book after that is them trying to find these five masks. So I think there's a Himalayan snow wolf, there's an insect one, there's a mummy one, what else? A skull, which is on the front cover, and yeah, I can't remember the last one, but there are five masks of these masks that they have to collect and go. It reminds me a bit of like something like Jumanji, where you have to, where you're like on a mission to collect all these things. So yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoyed it. It's like a video game kind of thing where you have to collect all the things. Like, it's like a mission. It's really cool. I really enjoyed it, and I think it's the right decision to make this. I'm not sure how long this book is, but it's a special edition, so yeah, it's 173 pages altogether, so it's the right decision to make this into a special edition, because it needs to be longer for the story to make sense. So that was the right decision. It's really good. Yeah, honestly, I'd rate this a 5 out of 5. So yeah, and they basically have to go through all these missions with different creatures to get these masks to bring back to Bella. There's a loads of twists that you kind of expect but kind of don't expect. Your classic Goosebumps twists, basically, but altogether solid. Really good. There's one really good bit in here, and I love insects. Like here, I have a millipede, so I'm not bothered by those things. But there's a bit that's really creepy in here where all these massive praying manti, jump out on them and try to eat them, which is pretty creepy because it describes it really well, and it just makes it sound creepy. So that's really good, and that bit reminded me of A Shocker on a Shock Street with the giant praying manti. So yeah, very good. Loved them. Would definitely read it again. Yeah, I highly recommend this book. So I hope you enjoyed this review. It's kind of a short one today because I didn't want to go too long into the story. I know some of you suggested in the comments that I do spoiler sections, and I'm going to try to do those in the future, but I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. But thank you so much, guys, for all the support, and thanks to getting my video to 50k. I'll also be showcasing some stuff that I got for Christmas, Goosebumps-wise, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you had a good Christmas. Bye.